Hey, it's Ocean, and welcome back to Lovesick, which is a new LP on my channel. If you missed the first episode, definitely check it out so you can get a feel of the characters, the Sims, their lives, their jobs, and all of that. But because this is actually taking me longer than expected, I want to just jump right into the game. So you're probably wondering why Lizbeth has this face right now and she looks completely over it. It's because it is Winterfest and she decided to invite her best friend, who is Imani Kabeya, who was made by Grimfizz on the gallery actually. And I gotta make sure that we're set as best friends. Lizbeth wanted to invite over her best friend, which actually I have to fix because I don't think I made them best friends. This is her best friend Imani, and she decided to invite her and her girlfriend over to watch some movies and just spend Winterfest together. Winterfest looks a little bit different, you know, you don't have a bunch of kids running around and everything. We have a few presents under the tree, of course. We do have some new furniture, which we're kind of like using this bookshelf as like a shoe thing right now. And then we also have this new table that was like refurbished, and I think Lizbeth wants to paint it white. Alden is very family oriented, so we do have some guests. We have our Tartosian parents. I had to say it because they are from Tartosa, Daniella, Proctor, and we also have our dad Gino Proctor, who is here to visit us for Winterfest. But more so for the fact that, you know, we got a new house and they haven't seen it yet. So, you know, as parents would normally do, they're obviously going to want to see your new place. And, you know, they highly encourage them to have a housewarming party. But, you know, Alden was like, Dad, I'm not into that. I don't really have a lot of friends, and we just moved in, but maybe soon, right? Maybe sometime soon. But we did add some lights here because I think Alden is supposed to be, he has to load in this new little table thing. They don't have a place to put like a nice dining table or area. So Gino, which is Alden's dad, decided to like buy them like one of these babies right here. I changed my mind on the other one because it's just not big enough, but I really liked it, but I just feel like it's not big enough. And I kind of like the idea of Alden's parents being a little old-fashioned, so instead of getting this beautiful modern one, his parents got this big old, like, you know, auntie's cookout type of little umbrella one, you know, just something that wasn't too expensive. Daniella is a very skilled cook. She can even make some wedding cakes, you know, not like I'm foreshadowing here, but just saying there's some really cool cakes and the options are really fun. So I want to explore that with you guys too. I am going to go ahead and open this up. We have a lot of food here. Jeez, Alden made this the other day, and we have this. We also have some fruit salad. So let's just go ahead and call everyone to the grand meal. It is Winterfest. Mom loves Winterfest, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she's not a fan of their house, and not in the way where she wants it to be big or anything. She just feels like it doesn't feel like home. She feels like it's very cold and not warm enough, and you'll see why, because if you guys see his parents' house and where he grew up, you'll notice. Oh no, our friend is leaving already. Okay, well, I guess she's gone. Maybe she has to do something. Man, that sucks. Did her girlfriend stay? Okay, then she has to leave too then, because that's weird if she leaves, and then that's fine. Oh, I wish they could have eaten at least, but oh well. Look, everyone's eating over here. We didn't even need this set that his parents bought. Like, no one's eating here at all. Lizbeth has a okay relationship with his parents. As you can see, could definitely use more work. Danielle and Gino, they just have a, you know, mutual respect for her. This is Alden's girlfriend, and, you know, whatever the case may be, they think she's a nice girl. They don't know her that well. So I think what I'm gonna do is have Dad kind of like ask her about her hobbies and skills and get to know her a little bit more. He's very kind of like in your face, and he's like very direct. So yeah, he's not shy or anything like that. They both aren't. Daniela will also probably be talking to Lizbeth in a second, but right now she's talking to her son, who is feeling very festive. So she's just gonna enjoy his company and just say, gosh, I missed you so much. In fact, I think I want to get the tripod because I want some pictures taken. All right, so let's do this. This is big because, again, these are his parents that are down here, and you know, it's not like it's an easy feat. They're actually going to spend their last night here, and then I think they'll be back in Tartosa probably tomorrow evening. Family photos. Who do you guys think he looks like, his mom or his dad? I tried to make sure that they kind of all looked, you know, related. You can probably already tell that Alden honestly wants to make his father proud. All right, let me have Daniella actually take a picture of Alden and Lizbeth. She's like, oh, you guys look so cute. I want to take a picture. Lizbeth, why didn't you also wear a snowman sweater? You know, she's kind of like that. She's like, all right, why do you guys look like friends? I'm not getting the pose that I want. I don't have any like mods or tons of like CC. I only have like defaults and eyelashes in this game, but I do use the teleporter mod. I have to use the teleporter so that I can pose my Sims for different poses. I added totally new ones. I started a new pose folder because I literally have 1,000 of them. So I selected some poses and let's see. Okay, good. So now what I can do is have mom kind of like just to take a photo. And she'll just take it. There we go. So now I can just go ahead and take a photo. I can do a tutorial on this probably, help with pose packs and stuff like that. I need all the good pictures. Okay. So let's cancel out this pose and go to our next pose. Oh, that's a good one. That's such a good one. Come on, mom. You guys are totally seeing behind the scenes. I normally like edit all of this out because I think it's really boring to see someone do this. But I just want you guys to see this. I went to check on Gino and he's literally just out here talking with the neighbors and everything. Like, okay, wow, this world is pretty interesting. It is literally completely different than from where they're from. And it's so funny because now Lizbeth is feeling a little flirty. So she's going to kind of do a little bit of flirting and stuff. She's going to like blow him a kiss. Like, okay, like, am I going to kiss under the mistletoe? So he's going to whisper nothing in particular. Like, oh, you know, my parents are here. So we can't really do anything today. That's kind of weird. And she's like, what? Like, they'll be in our room. She's just like, all right, whatever. He is feeling flirty though, which he can't deny. So that's kind of funny. But I think we're going to have our mom come up here and she's going to change into her pajamas because it's kind of like winding down from Winterfest. We're going to let them like sleep in our room. There goes Father Winterfest. Oh, she just offered to give him a massage. That's so cute. And this is cute. Things are nice. Things are good. So remember how I said that our parents got us this? Altogether, that was like 940 simoleons. So I'm going to put that back into our account. So we have a little bit more money to work with, but that loan is coming up and we do have to pay that off. Let's go ahead and pay 1,000 of that. So technically 2,627. That's what I'm going to set the amount to. So we have $9,000 left on that loan to pay. If you watch the home renovation, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the reason why I'm doing it this way, I know you guys suggested the bank mod, but I'd rather do it with UI cheats. I don't really want like anything that's too heavy on the game. You know, UI cheats is kind of more like a game fixer really than like a mod, I guess you could say. But I'm going to get a vacuum. This will be a complete gift. So I'm going to add this back into the account because our parents also got us a vacuum. Okay. So I feel like when his parents come to town, they always come bearing gifts. They know he likes the color blue, so they'll probably have it as blue. So they're like, you know, what's the perfect gift? And a vacuum. Look at mom up here vacuuming with the vacuum cleaner she bought us. Like, come on, mom. You're too cute. Oh, I love this. Okay, good. So Gino is literally, okay, Gino, it's time for you to go home. He's exploring. He's using this time to explore around Evergreen Harbor, guys. He's enjoying himself, having calls on his Bluetooth headset. He is having fun, okay? But he needs to get home. And I guess we're just going to go ahead and open some presents anyway. Oh, look, Lizbeth got a one Tray Chic perfume set. So that means that, you know, Alden must have got her some really nice perfume, probably some Coco Chanel or something. That's kind of realistic. I love that. We're just opening presents, getting really festive here, and it feels good to have his family around. Anti-donkey knife set. Ooh, Gino would want a knife set. These are good gifts. This isn't even a Winterfest song. Elizabeth is going to come up here. She's going to freshen up. She's going to like brush her teeth and kind of just like get ready for bed. And she's just thinking like, wow, this is really nice, you know? And I think now is probably a good time for her to, yes, call her mom. So this is her mom. Her mom is Valentina Savillani, and she's actually like an assistant manager for a company. And they actually live in Willow Creek in a really cool house. We will get to know Valentina a little bit more, but we're going to give her a call. We don't have the greatest relationship with our mom. You know, I'm not going to lie. We don't. But it's okay. You know, it's okay. As far as our sister, however, we have a terrible relationship with our sister. She actually hates us. She hates Liz more than Liz hates her. Liz has no feelings. Eliana is her sister, and Eliana has a problem with Lizbeth because she blames her for a lot of things that we'll get into. But right now, we don't need to talk about it. But yeah, she just has a grudge, a legit festering grudge with her sister. So we're gonna like give her mom like a call and say, hey, happy Winterfest. And her mom's gonna say, it took you long enough. She's like, well, I'm sleeping, so just call me back later. And she's like, all right. And she's like, happy Winterfest. All right, mom, happy Winterfest. Anyway, we are going to, I don't know what Lizbeth is doing or who she's texting. We need to take a bath though. Someone just wished us happy Winterfest. We're just responding back. This girl has a mind of her own. So, Gino's out here amazed because it's snowing, because it doesn't really snow where they are from. Actually, I don't think. Like, Gino, what are you doing? It's snowing out here. Oh, then you know what that means. Oh, how cute. They're so cute. Woohoo with Gino. Oh my goodness. She said she wants to woohoo with Gino. She wants to woohoo with Gino. And Gino wants to critique something. He's a little snobby. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I really want to set the thermostat to warm, even though I have temperature effects off, only because I wanted to like charge us. So we had to pay bills and stuff. What's funny is Liz is just like, so come here, like get in this bed with me. And the whole time, oh my goodness, whole time we hear some weird sounds up there. So she's like, stop trying to be all like, you know, do you hear your parents? So we're just going to kind of tell Alden, come on, like stop being so boring sometimes. It's clear that he's flirty, but out of respect, his parents are there. The whole time his parents are up there having fun too. So that's kind of hilarious. Oh no. But all in all, oh, good thing she did not come down there during an awkward moment. They just fell asleep. But anyway, oh my goodness, she is funny. Anyway, she just came down here to say goodnight. Oh, sorry, Alden. I just came down here to say goodnight. I love you. He's like, all right, mom, hopefully we'll do something tomorrow. And actually he's gonna ask his mom to come out over here and probably over here actually. So his mom is like, so what do you want to talk about? Alden wanted her to step into the kitchen for a second. And honestly, what he wants to talk about is something that he's been thinking about for a long time now. So he's asking her, you know, what do you think? And actually, I'm going to literally he's going to ask about his girlfriend. What do you think about Lizbeth? Because now that I have this job, I'm very successful. I want to start having kids, Mom. I want to, you know, really have the family, the life that you gave me. He's an only child. So that's all he knows. He wants to, oh, she's like, I like Lizbeth. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I can see you could potentially have a future with her. And he's like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Mom. He's going to have a deep conversation. He's going to say, we've been together for about 3 years. And I don't really want to wait anymore. She's like, you want to propose to her? You want her to be your wife? Do you think you're ready for that? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm so happy. She's so happy. She's so happy. We know why she's really happy. Okay, we know. But she's so happy to hear that her son wants to settle down. It's all she could ever want. You know, it's all she could ever want and wish for, because it's every parent's dream. You know, have the grandkids, your kids successful, and all of the above. You know, that's what she wants for him. She wants that for him. And if he feels like she's a good woman and they don't have any reason to believe otherwise, you know, because they do want the best for Alden, but most importantly, they want their legacy to live on, because this is their only child, you know. So she's excited. She's like, I can't wait. Well, you have to plan something special. I want to be here for it. And he's like, so I'm like, Mom, what? When? What? Tomorrow? And she's like, yes, tomorrow. Do it while she's happy. And Lizbeth, what's so funny and crazy is that says she's sleeping, but she's not even really sleeping here. And so I love this, because we could interpret this in two ways. Does she kind of hear this conversation, or does she not? Like, is she really sleeping? The world will never know. Alden, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait. She's so thrilled. She's also scared. She's like, oh my gosh, She's like, you can have a wedding in Tartosa. What? Yes, you should. You can stay with us. We can plan it. I can help you plan it. His mom is so into this stuff. She just is. That's the kind of mother that she is. We're going to plan an engagement. I really wanted to throw an engagement party, but I guess now my understanding is that for an engagement party, you have to already be engaged, and that's not really what I wanted. I wanted him to propose to her at a party. So I think what I'm going to do is just throw a normal party. Let's try a dinner party. I want to put her on the spot and have him propose to her in front of everyone. So the host will be Daniella and Alden. Gino is just along for the ride. He knows some of her friends. So obviously we'll probably be bringing Elena, our own friend, Lyle. We're pretty close to him. That's the closest Rennie has right now. The other doctor at the hospital. And Amani, her best friend. And Asher, we're not really cool with him, but Asher's her friend. And then, of course, her sister and her mother. I know you're saying this and you're like, how is Alden closer to her sister and her mom more than she is? Yeah, he's closer to her sister and her mom more than she is. So it's not a problem. He's just telling them a place, time, and when. And they're like, sure, we'll come. And Eliana's like, she totally doesn't even deserve you. And just saying terrible things anyway. Who cares? But yeah, we'll just invite her close friends, and I want to keep this as small as possible. So we'll just have it here at our place. I know we're spending a lot of time here, but trust me, we will be going places. I think I'm gonna have it at like 12 because I'm just that ambitious. We're gonna have a little brunch here. It'll throw her off guard, but the best thing about this is that, you know, she doesn't have any idea of what's going on. And Winterfest just passed, so this is kind of a part of that whole Winterfest gift and everything else. Looks like our house is super dirty, and Lizbeth jumped out of bed because she saw this thing, which is weird. But we are going to vacuum these things. We're gonna vacuum everything. She's like, oh gosh, it's a mess. It's a mess in here. And mom's making some breakfast. And honestly, we need a coffee maker. Gino's kind of like, I can't do this. I can't live without my coffee. So we are going to make sure we get a coffee maker. Again, we're going to put this money right back in their wallet because it's not our fault that our dad needs a coffee maker. Here we go. Here's a nice one. That's a nice one. 155. Oh my goodness gracious. Add that back in. Dad, that's you and your coffee. We're not coffee drinkers, but honestly, we might turn into one because of Gino. Gino has been caught up to speed, and the thing about Gino is that he can't really hold his tongue. So we're just hoping he doesn't mention anything to Liz. And, you know, I'm sure he won't, but it's just like, you know, I just feel like he might say, hey, you know, today's the big day. And it's like, for what? She knows that we're going to get family together again and cook some stuff and food and everything. And, ooh, tomorrow's the polar plunge. We cannot miss that. Liz is working on her candles. And then after that, I think I'll have her take a shower and then come down and get some breakfast. Oh my gosh, our dinner party starts in an hour and we need to literally finish cooking. This is terrible. Serve brunch. We're doing like, let's definitely do some breakfast scramble. Oh my gosh, we are like not even dressed. We're not even like anything right now. Poor Lizbeth is embarrassed because she's literally just like up here and oh my gosh, she just peed on herself. But yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen because why? Why would she do that? You know, like why would she pee on herself? That doesn't make any sense. The bathroom's right there. Let's make sure we put our things back. And man, we have a dust bunny problem. Daniella really would not want to have a function in this really small area. She loves to entertain and have parties and stuff like that. And this just really isn't how she would want it. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Lizbeth has no idea like what's going on. And so she's just kind of like dressing accordingly. Oh my gosh, imagine her coming down here. His parents would probably have a heart attack. They'd be like, yo, what in the world? Okay, so I'm pretty sold on this outfit. I think it's cute. She's adorable. I love her. I think I'm just gonna stick to like a dark blue. She knows that like this is Alden's favorite color and she is feeling good today. She's like, yo, like I'm feeling good today for some reason. And it's because the Winterfest was nice. The night before was nice. You know, she had a nice little nightcap. Everyone is here for a dinner party. Asher's going upstairs, probably looking for Lizbeth right now. And he's like, whoa, didn't know. He's like, Lizbeth, where are you? I'm going to thank him for coming. Oh, you look so cute. Let's take a picture. Wait a minute. Let's take a picture. We need to take a picture together. Take a photo with Asher. You look so cute. This sim was made by Fizz. I mentioned that in the first episode. I'm using like one of their townie dumps to fill my safe because I felt like if I use my own sims, I would force connections. Whereas using someone else's sims, I felt like it would feel like meeting someone totally new and I'd have to really get to know their personalities. So they've been friends since like before college, and he's just himself and she loves that. You know, these are her people, her like day ones. I'm delighted you recommended I spend some time with Joseph Greenberg. I was amused the entire time. Okay, great. That's good to hear. And I don't know why you felt the need to tell me you had a great time hanging out with somebody, but I'm spending time with my family, so I have to go. What was that about, Lizbeth? What was that about? And Asher's like, who was that? No one. Here, live in the flesh, is our sister. This is Eliana. Let's just thank her for coming and just say, hey, you know, I didn't see you yesterday for Winterfest, so it's really nice that you could be here. And she's like, yeah. Oh, wait, our mom's here too. Oh, that's awesome. So let's have our dad actually introduce himself to our mom because I don't think they ever even like met before. Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, I hear all about you all the time, just never had a chance to meet you. I love how they just all decided to say. Okay, it sounds noisy in there. I need Alden to come over here. And I need him to kind of like ding ding ding, you know, tap on the glasses and say, everyone, I need your attention, please. I would have rather him stand up. But okay. Everyone is toasting, which is good, even though he had his little toast in the kitchen. Everyone's drinking. But I want everyone to come over here, and Lizbeth is also going to come over here. The first thing I want him to do is express his admiration for her. And oh my gosh, why is her dad talking about divorce with her mom? Okay. And then I'm going to have Alden propose to her. Everyone, your attention, please. No one's paying attention. I'm scared. So I have it paused here because he is asking her to be his wife. Lizbeth, you are the apple of my eye. You get me. We have fun together. We've been together for a while now. It's only right to ask you to be mine for forever. So what do you say? And honestly, it's hilarious because her sister is the first to notice, not even notice, but the first to pay attention because the Sims like, what the heck? Like, come on, it's supposed to be my wedding stories. And this was not. Like, what the heck? I love how her best friend's like, whoa. And her sister's like, what the heck? Will she say yes? Will she say no? I do not know. So let's just play and see her choices. But everything is spinning in her head. Does she love Alden? Yeah. Is she ready for a long-term commitment at a young age? Is she ready for the life that he kind of is ready for? I mean, he's listed his expectations and what he kind of wants the other day, and they've been talking more and more about it, but she thought that they had more time, and it's just a lot going on in her mind, and it's like, whoa, this is a forever thing. We just moved in, and maybe she didn't think this through. Maybe she moved too fast, but it's like, you know, for others, it's like 3 years. That's a pretty long time. So let's see. She's like, yeah. Yes, of course. Alden, this ring is gorgeous. You can't get over the fact that it is a nice ring. It's a beautiful ring. And honestly, I wish the My Wedding Stories was like something where you could propose in front of people and people would clap for you, because it does feel a little stale because this isn't what would happen. Everyone would be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you know. Gino is going to congratulate on the engagement, which I think I actually already selected, but he's going to say, well, you're going to be a proctor. And that kind of scares her a little bit. She's just like, oh, yeah, I guess. Look at how unsure she looked. She looks so unsure. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. We're so excited for your engagement and can't wait for the wedding. Gino's all excited and she's just like, oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess it's good. And then I'm going to have mom come over here and enthuse about the upcoming wedding. She's going to come over here. I do like the options that we can use. I'm kind of glad we're taking it slow in this way because there's so many dang bugs in this pack. She's like, I'm so excited. Are you excited? I can't even narrate this because it's just so funny because like they're so excited. Daniella's going to reminisce about her own wedding day and say, you will not forget this day. I'll make sure of it. You won't. She's like, how does Tartosa sound? Just wait. Okay, I'll give you some time to think about it. It's okay. But let me tell you, we're gonna, she's like, we're gonna make this the best, most memorable event you've ever had in your life. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. She's like, who's gonna be your maid of honor? Who's gonna be the flower? Like, oh my God. It's overwhelming. Lizbeth needs some serious best friend time right now. Hey, so married. She's like, are you excited? Are you sure you're excited? Oh my God. Lizbeth is just like, I'll call you back. Just give me like an hour or so. Ooh, she's like, are you excited for this? Are you ready for this? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, you already know I'm going to definitely need you as my sim of honor. So we're going to ask her to be our sim of honor because honestly, this is our best friend. And so we're casually saying like, well, if we have a wedding, you already know that you're my sim of honor. We can express doubts about the marriage, but we're not going to do that yet because we were just asked. Aww. That was a cute little like exciting piece. She was genuinely excited. She was like, you know I will, girl. You already know. Mom is the last to leave. Everyone is gone. So everything is done. It's now 8 and we do have to take our in-laws, technically, or about to be, to the airport. But we do want to say bye to our mom. Liz doesn't have a great relationship with their mom, but she does what she can and she's happy she came out today. So she's going to give her the candle that she made today. Like, yeah. Do you want to see this candle? She's gonna make a joke about marriage because her mom is just like engaged. Hannah, I would have never thought I'd see the day, you know, where you'd be engaged. Like, what's that supposed to mean, mom? You know. But she's like, you'll be fine. I'm gonna make sure that she gives her a hug and just say, well, I guess we have a wedding to go to. And she's like, yeah, I guess so. And she's like, well, stop by sometime whenever you can. Well, thanks, mom. She's like, I love you. Oh my gosh, is our best friend back? How did our best friend just come back? I'm so weak. Oh, mom, stop with the hugs. You know, you don't even hug me like that. They just have a really weird relationship. Let's just keep this pause for funsies because I can't talk while they're moving around and stuff like that. But Lizbeth and Eliana's dad had passed away, like when they were young. But their parents used to argue a lot. They had a very, like, we are together for our kids type relationship. So when dad passed away, it was one of those things where not like it was easy to get over, but there were just a lot of like toxic things in that relationship that they saw that, you know, it didn't, I guess, matter that he wasn't in the picture anymore. It sounds so morbid. So their mom has been essentially taking care of them since they were very, very young, you know, all by herself. She's an assistant manager at a corporation and doesn't even care to really do that. Her mom is non-committal. After being with their dad, she has not been with another man since, and it is God willing that she is still at the same job that she's been at for years, but it makes good money and it takes care of the bills because again, they don't have the biggest and the richest and they don't live in a beautiful Tartosa, you know, a villa, but they live in a really nice house. But Valentina is a perfectionist, so she does, you know, strive and she wants her daughters to do the same. But she's also a goofball, so she makes a joke of everything. That's why we made a joke about the marriage, like getting married, huh? Whew. Wow, you know, kind of thing. She's like, all right, might as well get that prenup. You know, she's that kind of mom. She jokes around. She's laid back. This is her everyday outfit here. You know, some sweats, some flip flops, and off the shoulder shirt. She's a really laid back mother. Alden's parents have to go, so we're gonna thank them for everything and see them on their way. I'm in creative sim again. I'm just throwing on a quick jacket really quick for Liz because she's going to head out for a little bit. She's going to tell Alden that her best friend did knock on the door. So she's just saying that she's going to go out for a little bit. Should we put her hair up? I feel like it's so just done up right now. And she probably feels the same. She's like, my hair is just so done, you know? So we're just going to, probably do a little, that's cute. So we have on a jacket and, you know, our best friend Amani was just here. And so we're just going to head out we're gonna give Alden a kiss on the cheek before we leave, and we're gonna say, I'll be back in like an hour or so. And he's like, okay, mwah. Future hubby. And he's like, oh my gosh, like you just make my heart flutter so much. It is literally snowing so much. It is so cold. It is so cold. So Lizbeth is out, and yeah, so I guess she's going to be a future wife, and she literally can't wrap her head around it. It just feels like it all happened so fast. Like, was that my Winterfest gift, to be engaged? But today's the TV season premiere, and I think she, I don't know, but I think because it's winter, come on in. Okay, I wonder where she is. Who do you think she went to go see? She's in a very familiar place, and right now she is at a old fling's house. His name is Neville, or Neville, Idemir. Hopefully I said the name right. I didn't make him. Grimfizz made him as well, which is what I love because I feel like I barely even know this man. He is a semi-old fling, not as old as her other flings that she has had. And maybe more that we'll discover, but one that is still fresh. So we're here, and he said he was going to cook up something for us. We were talking to him around the same time that we were talking to Alden, and then we fell more in love with Alden, and so he was kind of left on the back burner a little bit, but he doesn't mind being on the back burner. Let's just say that. So she's like, in today's news, my family was over, and she's debating on telling him like what happened today, because all he wants to do is watch the TV season premiere. But I'm going to add to the group. Do you see how like easy it is for her to talk to him? Like she just walks up to him, she's just talking to him, chilling, and oh my gosh, he made a salad. Wow. He knows that she loves like salad, fruit salad, all that. So he made her a quick salad, which was really kind. I don't think Liz even wants to talk about what just happened. She just kind of wants to get away from all of that right now and watch TV with Neville and chill over here. We were supposed to be watching the TV premiere, but Neville is just so, gosh, he smells like Calvin Klein cologne, and he's literally just, he's deep. He has depth. He's a romantic. And it's just kind of hard to not snuggle him, I guess. Should Lizbeth be doing this? Absolutely not. Do I condone this? Absolutely not. I never ever have Sims that I realize do this, which is cheat. I used to cheat so much back in the day with my Sims. She has unfinished business. Lizbeth is probably not who Alden thinks she is. And honestly, maybe she is, but maybe she's just not ready for all that right now. And we're going to explore how this works. You know, just because she's doing this now doesn't mean that Alden won't be with her. Doesn't mean he won't find out. It doesn't mean that he won't be upset. And there's just so many things that could happen with this that we don't know. So I think it's safe to go ahead and end the part here because we do have a wedding to plan. It's supposed to be like a summer wedding, late spring into the summer. So we do have some time here to kind of spend. There's a lot of things to do. We do have a sim of honor, as you can see. So we can put her down. Everyone else we have to ask. So it's going to be fun planning the wedding, and this is not the wedding attire. This is just their formal attire. We have to get cakes and all that. The reason why I'm holding off on the wedding is because, for instance, the wedding venue lot type is not working, and I don't want to have my wedding at any place, which kind of sucks. So I'm hoping that things get fixed. So we have time. We're going to take our time. I'm not rushing this because this is for the rest of their lives, right? So they're not going to have a corrupted wedding because EA is slacking right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay wavy. And I will see you all in the next video. Alrighty, peace out.